And so we conclude.
Tony, you guys have seemed to be in a...
And now the third quarter has to get going. Freak really making a difference here.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for San Antonio, the always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Leonard is the three with Duncan the four. Al Harden. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Dishes it to Moniunas. Fires for three. Shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Parker with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Leonard with the screen on Wallace. It's Parker with the drive. Leonard, no luck.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Wallace, the pass to Ariza. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Ariza's got the first points of the second half here for the Rockets. Spurs leading by 5. Duncan with a screen on Wallace. Parker against Wallace. 17-foot shot on the way. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Parker's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Wallace kicks to Ariza. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Parker double teamed. To the middle. Here's Leonard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Leonard's got 9 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Wallace against Parker.
Move the ball.
Wallace kicks to Moniunas. Back to Wallace. It's stolen by Green. It's Parker with the drive. And the wide open shot from Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Wallace. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And a moment to see numbers for Harden. Averaging 12 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
Always looking for a crease in the defense, poking, prodding, and manufacturing points. Well, take a look at the numbers for Wallace. 9 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for Capella. Now, here's Parker. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. On the wing, Wallace, covered by Parker. Ariza sets a screen for Wallace.
Oh, that happened. Yeah. And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he makes the first. Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here are the Rockets now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Greg, we know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
Here's Mills following the basket by Freak. Now here's Mills. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
It's blocked, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Dion. Houston with... Rockets trail by 6. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Beverly dishes to Wallace. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wallace has got 9 points now in the quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Passes it to Aldridge. The shot will not go. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Spurs. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And so here is Houston. They trail by 3. Wallace in at point guard. Trevor Ariza out there with Thornton. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Green with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Parker drives in. Nobody near Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 6 assists here tonight. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Now, here's Parker. He feeds it to Aldridge. Fires from 18. And that one swishes right in. And now it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Harden the pass to Ariza. Lets it go from the wing. Another miss by Houston. San Antonio's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Leonard with the screen on Wallace. Off the screen. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Rockets have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Wallace outside. To halt the run. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Wallace has got 11 in the second half.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Leonard. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
It's deflected, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Here's Wallace. 3 from the inbound, and another 3 for Houston.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And Parker, here we go.
What are you doing? Stay down.
And that one falls for Parker.
Tony Parker at the line for 2.
He doesn't get the second one. Rockets trail by 8. Pulls up. That's short off the rim. The Spurs have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And Leonard gets it to go.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And Parker, here we go. They get it again. Marjanovic.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Gray. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 6 points for Trevor Ariza. Spurs leading by 7. Now Parker. Here's Marjanovic. Wallace covering. And it's good.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Houston now. Time running out. Wallace outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here is Green, following the three-pointer by Freak. Parker, a screen on Harden. A 3 from Leonard. Can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Fades and shoots. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket for Maniunas.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides is really
We're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get.
It's Parker with the drop, and it's sent back by Wallace. Takes the 3. Here's Capella. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Wallace against Parker. 1:05 left in the game. Duncan, and it's blocked. Here's Wallace. Harden outside. Harden gets a screen from Wallace. Harden kicks to Wallace. Hins the 3.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
San Antonio with the ball. Here's Parker. Here's Marjanovic. Count it!
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Now here's Wallace. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Maniunas. And another 3 for Houston.
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
Yeah, it sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
Here's Parker. Buries it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Man, Parker can be an offensive force when he gets going like this.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Wallace with the ball. They set the pick. Wallace drawing the double team. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Right between the eyes.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw a good one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
They kept feeding him the basketball, and he did not disappoint. For the guys guarding him, it was a long, long night. As he pushed his point totals in the 30s, he got more and more determined. Great effort.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the three ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal, and that really opened up the game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
If only somebody's watching the broadcast, they would see the most epic comeback ever.